Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. Be sure to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. Well, from the Dove newsroom at this hour, Washington Governor Jay Inslee says his state is facing an unprecedented cataclysm from the many fires raging across the region. At a news conference in central Washington, Inslee praised the courage of the 3,000 firefighters battling wildfires in the state. He says they're grieving for 3 firefighters killed Wednesday near Twisp. A wildfire that destroyed 3 dozen homes in eastern Oregon has expanded to 84 square miles, and more people have been told to evacuate. But after a week of burning out of control, the Canyon Creek Complex fire south of John Day now 10% contained. Firefighting officials reporting that favorable conditions allowed crews to complete a burnout operation between highways 138 and 230 near Crater Lake. The north entrance to the national park remains closed as a precaution. Firefighters worked on other burnout operations in the north entrance area. An additional 1,000 acres burned within the National Creek Fire Complex within the last day. Well, you may have seen some emergency vehicles centered around a southern Oregon business today. Most likely it was for a hazardous materials training. Jackson County Fire District Number 3 and the Medford Fire Hazmat crew worked together with the Lindy Gas and Engineering Company to test response to what could be a hazardous chemical emergency. It's a combination of public and private agencies working together that Lindy plant manager Matt Pitcher says benefits those involved with a real-life scenario.
We simulated a gas release and a fire in a manufacturing area here, and we had a couple victims, a dummy Rescue Randy out there, and then an actual live person. We simulated the fire and then an exposure, chemical exposure to those people, and we had the fire department come in, put out the fire, and then we had some of our emergency responders get in our hazmat suits and go in and actually rescue the 2 victims.
Now, typically 2 of these types of hazardous material exercises are conducted twice a year, benefiting both the local company and the public agencies that would respond. Well, the smoky wildfire weather is having an effect on high school athletes preparing for fall sports. Jim McCoy caught up with the Cascade Christian Challengers football team to see how they're coping with the smoke and the heat.
August heat is a given in Oregon, but this week there's the added challenge from wildfire smoke. Cascade Christian football coach John Getman says his team is taking the proper precautions by watching the air quality index and providing extra water breaks.
We're kind of dealing with it, checking, make sure it's okay to have these kids out here practicing, but you just want to be get through it, and you modify your practices as far as giving them time, giving them plenty of water. But the kids have been great about it. They whine before practice, but once practice starts, they do everything we ask.
With their season opener just a little over 2 weeks away, the Challengers are hopeful for more ideal weather. In the meanwhile, the coaches will take extra precautions. With Sports on the Dove, I'm Jim McCoy.
On the weather scene, let's take a look at what we can expect. 91 and sunny in Northern California tomorrow. In the Klamath area, 85 and sunny. Along the coastal area, we can expect 73 and sunny. And inland to the Bend area of Central Oregon, 80 degrees and sunny skies for tomorrow. And for Southern Oregon, 90 degrees. It could get up to 100 on Saturday. And that is a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on the Dove.